What is up, guys? Welcome to the Traditional Extremist Show. And today we got Chicago. Chicago's burning, and you got people out there, young people, rioting, looting, killing, beating people, causing all sorts of mayhem. We're going to get into that. Before we do, please hit that like button, share the video, comment, let me know what you think. And for this video is going on YouTube, I will not be able to show some of the videos, or at least one of violence. You're going to have to go to Rumble to see that one because I'm afraid YouTube will nix me. So Chicago, over this weekend we've had just a mass takeover of young people, and which is reported to be a lot of teenagers, but they're in the streets. And here's a video of them. A fight breaks out. Gunshots happen. But just total chaos. Total chaos. And there's the gunshot. And we're gonna go through more videos. You're gonna see people. You're gonna see cars getting busted into, and then there's been so many stores. And just this past weekend, Walmart has come out and said that they're closing 4 stores inside Chicago because there's so much crime, there's so much looting, there's so much stealing. They literally can't afford, it doesn't make financial sense to maintain a store there. And so you have to think about the communities that are going to be affected by stuff like this, because where are they going to go to buy groceries? Most people living in these big blue cities, a lot of them don't have cars. They use public transportation, and maybe the Walmart, was just a few blocks or so many blocks away. Now you've had 4 Walmarts, probably in a very all close area together. They're gonna have to travel 10 miles in this huge city to go somewhere to shop. What do you do? How are you gonna buy groceries? How's grandma gonna go buy groceries when all the stores close to her are closing up because of this crap, because we've defunded the police? You had Lori Lightfoot as your Chicago mayor. She was bad enough. Now you got a guy that's even worse. Now he's, and then they refuse to sit there and say, yeah, we got to get tough on this. We got to shut this crap down. And also Chicago, they're going to sit there and tell you absolute gun-free zone. They're going to tell you that you can't have a gun, but yet you see the mob of people, and there's a video of a woman getting attacked and viciously beaten, and she's a white woman, might I add, getting beaten by a group of mostly black individuals in front of her house, trying to get in the door, and they viciously beat her. And that's a video I'm not going to show you because I'm afraid YouTube will take it down and give me a strike. But they're going to tell that woman she can't have a gun. They're going to tell all these people that may be driving through this area that all of a sudden they get their car smashed, or a group around them. They're going to tell them they can't have a gun, but they're going to allow this. And they're going to talk about defunding the police and just allowing total chaos to erupt. And here's the new mayor.
The real answer is, how do we make sure, the question is, how do we make sure that people can eat? Look, no one is going to condone, behavior that quite frankly speaks to a level of desperation.
So you're not condoning looting.
I'm saying that people are acting out of desperation. We don't want a society that is acting out of desperation, but you have to pay attention to the cries that people have.
The cries that people have, a bunch of young people are out there smashing and not doing it out of need. All those kids have, freaking Adidas shoes on and all these clothes. Like they're not starving, they're not desperate. They're out there bored, and they know that there's going to be no consequences for their actions. So they're just out there screwing off, having a good time, and destroying things because that's what they like to do. And then people when you have a culture that literally, that there's no responsibility being pushed, that you're not going to have to pay for your consequences. What else do you think they're going to do? And he just can't even say, hey, can't you just say looting's bad? Can't you say that mass thievery, can't you say thievery in general is bad, but where you get together as a mob and go attack people and go attack places and try to burn places down or destroy cars, destroy property, can't you just say that's bad? No. This is the new mayor of Chicago. He just took over, and he is worse than Beetlejuice Lori Lightfoot. How much better do you think it's going to get? You got stores closing down. You got people running through the streets. Like, and the cop, they've had, I think in Chicago, it was like last year, 30% of felonies were dropped by prosecutors. You have a massive culture of pushing this behavior, not having responsibility for it, and not seeking to punish those that are doing it. And so what are the cops going to do? Even if like there is a good cop there that's like, I'm just here, I want to do my job, I want to make my community a better place. When he puts his life on the line and his career on the line every time he tries to, go after someone that's evading arrest or fighting back against him, and someone's videotaping him just waiting to destroy his life because he might have put his knee on someone's back for an extra bit of time or anything like that, or it just anything, they're going to paint him to be the bad guy. He wants to do his job. How much do you think he's going to do his, or how well do you think he's going to do his job when stuff like this happening, and when the DA isn't prosecuting the people that they arrest, they're just letting them go, just letting them walk out? Do you think he's really going to continue to try to do his work, or whenever he sees someone doing something that he's supposed to arrest him for, is he going to just let him go? He's going to, no, I'm not risking my neck. I'm not going to go after that guy because I'm going to get destroyed for it. I'm going to possibly get killed arresting this guy. Then they're going to release him, and then someone's going to videotape it and make me the bad guy, and I'm going to lose my job anyways. I'm just going to sit back, watch this happen, and collect my paycheck. That's probably what the cops are going to be doing. I mean, it is just utter chaos in these big blue left cities. This is Chicago. This is happening over the weekend. Like, this is what they're allowing to happen. And then the community is upset because Walmart is closing. They're blaming Walmart. And they're upset that Walmart's suddenly... Like, what duties does... I'm not a fan of Walmart. I really don't like Walmart. I don't shop there. But I'm saying any company. What duty does any company or business owe any community? They buy land there. They spend money and then they clear out some land, and then they start building their store, and they try to sell goods, and they try to make some money. And it gives you goods and services where you don't have to go somewhere else, or maybe they offer them cheaper. And when you start looting their stores, and they can't even make money off it, it's costing them money. You are upset at them and you blame them. How about you start blaming the people in your community that are doing this? Your own community is the one that's destroying everything. But no, we don't want to do that. We're not gonna blame these young teenagers. We're gonna say, oh well, they're desperate. They're just just good kids. They're just desperate. And then here's Lori Lightfoot.
At a morning event at the Chicago Public Library, outgoing Mayor Lori Lightfoot was asked about
9 adults, 16 arrested after violence.
That led to 2 people shot, 15 arrested, traffic disrupted, and the CTA suspending service into the loop. Lightfoot says there's lots of opportunity to redirect young people to safe spaces, but scoffed at one reporter describing what happened as
they're destroying a city.
And here's the thing. The vast majority of the young people that came downtown because it was a great weather and an opportunity to enjoy the city. That's absolutely entirely appropriate. There are a few that came with different intentions, and they have and they will be dealt with. But I'm not going to use your language with.
I'm not going to use your language. I'm not going to come out there and make a strong statement against these young people and tell everyone else that what they're doing is wrong. We're not going to do that. We're not going to condemn them. We're just going to do like, they're just kids. They're just out there, smashing cars, attacking people, shooting people, doing all that. They're just kids, And most of these people are probably at least 18, 19 years old, getting to be adults. But this is okay. And this is why their cities are going to burn. And this is why they have been burning. And this is why people are mass exiting out of big cities and into more red states. And it is, again, if you... I don't blame you. Get out of the cities because it's going on. But just remember what you left. Remember what you left behind. And remember what made it possible. And it's these leftist policies. It's that. It is this mayor. It's people like this that allow things like this to happen. That crap could be shut down if you just had the right leadership. And if you had the correct policies behind it. If you had policies that allow people to defend themselves when they're attacked and viciously beaten in front of their home, which is a video, again, I can't show you on YouTube. Go to the Rumble if you want to see and watch that video version, because I'm going to show it. This is absolutely nuts. Just remember what led to these cities being in the state that they are. And it's leftist policies. Chicago has been under Democrat rule for over 100 years. You ain't blaming Republicans. You can try to blame guns, but you're a gun-free zone, so I don't know how that works. You know? Maybe you can let me know. Tell me what you think, guys. Again, hit that like button. Go check out my store, Traditional Extremist Apparel. I've got some good shirts. Got some hats, some towels, some good stuff. Check it out, see if you can't find something you like. Until next time, y'all have a wonderful day.